Not like this. Not like this. Oh, it's a penalty. Wow. Welcome to Right to Dream FC, Champions League doubleheader. We're going to play Fenerbahce and Young Boys. Let's get into it. I've been having a lot of fun with the series so far. If you've been having fun, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps to kind of push these videos out into more of a wider audience. But for now, let me show you how we've been doing in the league and also any final transfers that we have made. We did have a late minute sale in the transfer window. FC Copenhagen, they offered 7.25 million for Oliver Vladsson. He was our top assister last season. I think 7 million was way too high of a fee to turn down. He is valued at 11 to 14 million, but we have got a 20% on of any profit that comes from this as well. We wouldn't have sold him if there wasn't a backup to come in, and Issa Kabor from Manchester City, he fits the bill, and if we're going to compare the two of them together, there's not a lot of difference here looking at the graph. So the fact that Vladsson, we've basically replaced him for half the money, I feel like it's a bit of good business for us. So let me know down below if you think that is the right decision. Now when it comes to the fixtures that have been played, 2 games have been played in the league. The first one, oh my god, we beat HB Koje, probably butchered that, HBK. We beat them 10-1. We scored 9 goals in the first 30 minutes of the game. Let me just show you these goals. Some big hitters here, big goals scored. Amega off the mark and Ibrahima Adel also. First goal, Christensen found a Wisdom Amay into Minter. Lovely volley past the goalkeeper, set us on our way in the 4th minute. But then 3 minutes later, Amay again giving it to Christensen, and Amega just inside the box cannons it into the top corner. 1 minute later, Diamande finds Amega again, 1-2. Diamande finds the back of the net, 3-0 in 9 minutes. The 12th minute, Diamande put in a penalty to make it 4-0, and it was just embarrassing. Amega made it 5-0 on the 14th minute. 1 minute later again, 6-0, Ibrahima Adel. Nice little chip over the goalkeeper there.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
7-0 was to be in the 19th minute. Ibrahima Adel again going around the goalkeeper and putting it past an empty net there. 8-0 in the 25th minute. Cana to Dante. Diamande, top corner, some top bin goals in this one, very nice to see. 9 minutes came on, 9 goals even, came on the 28th minute. Ibrahima Adel, again, that top goal corner must have needed repairing at half time. But just before the end of the half, HBK got one back with Nusengusi, heading it in past Salah. I'm out of breath already. 10-1. Came with Ibrahima Adel, nice pass across goal from Wisdom Amay. I'm out of breath just going through the goals there. We had 29 shots, 16 on target, an XG of 5.3, which is insane, and 66% possession. It was a very comfortable win. And followed up with a 4-1 win against Viborg. Minter, Ibrahima Sissoko with 2, and Fatawu. Very nice to see. But let's get into the Champions League game against Fenerbahce. One player I would just like to bring attention to is Asbjørn Jorgensen. He came through our youth academy. This guy looks absolutely insane. his development has been fantastic. He can play in a number of positions. I think I was trying to train him as a CDM for whatever reason. But technique is 15, passing is 14, 18 aggression, 14 flair, 14 work rate. I mean, 16 pace, 18 natural fitness, 15 balance, 15 acceleration, potential 4 to 5 star player. I think he's going to be an absolute monster for us. He has been kind of on the bench. He's come off and made 4 appearances so far on the bench. A big future ahead for Asbjorn Jorgensen. Remember the name. He'll be a big player in our future. So the team and formation that we are going to play today, it's going to be the 4-2-2-2 that we used with the demolition of HBK. There'll be a meme in there somewhere.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
Somewhere. Salah in goal. Dante, Buckman, Gomez, and Wisdom May. Canna, Christensen, Minte, Diamande on the left. Adele and Omega up front. I just want to make sure that my set pieces are set. Let me just have a look. Yep, near post and near post. Lovely. Let's get into it. It's our first game in the Champions League proper. It's against Fenerbahce. I really hope we can get a good start with this. I don't know how this league works, but I'm sure I'll find out at some point. We've got some big games coming up as well. It's lovely to see. Kabore, Nagalo, Numar, Hannibal, Fatawu. I think, if I'm not wrong, there's about 3 or 4 players in our whole squad that are not of African nationality to some degree. So very interesting to see if we can keep this up. But first highlight, 2 minutes in, Salah to Christensen, Canna, back to Salah, to Gomez. I'm actually a little nervous, this could be quite embarrassing. Salah, back to Gomez. Get up the pitch, that'll do. Christensen, nice bit of skill there. Omega, into Ibrahim at Adele. What have we got? Adele, he just runs straight into Alte. I mean, it's a start. It is a start so far. Is that the highlight, or is it going to come back down to us? Buckman gives it to Canna. Oh, Gomez, poor pass. Rossi picks it up into Joshua King and he's put it in. Oh my god, it was this highlight for them. Oh god. Gomez, you've been such a fantastic player for us, but that was a very poor pass. We'll demand more straight away. But, you know, we're learning. We are learning as a team. We're still very young as well. Christensen to Omega. Diamande to Adele. Back to Diamande. It's 1-1. Go on, Mohamed. 6th goal of the season for Mohamed Diamande. Lovely stuff. Straight back in it. 15 minutes gone. Christensen finds Omega. Diamande 1-2 with Adele. And a fantastic finish overall. Lovely stuff. I mean, if we can go and get another one, I'll be very happy with this. So we are 15th in the Champions League as well. Whatever that means. Right, Alte, he hits it long. Joshua King, he may still have the pace to kind of get past our centre-backs. Dante on a booking, not happy with that, but he finds Diamande. Canna to Omega, back to Christensen, Wisdom and May on the right. What have we got, lad? Put it in, put it in. It's deflected somewhere. Omega, I mean, that was weird. I'm not sure what the physics of that were, but anyway. Ame into Christensen, over the top to Minte. Always off the post. Ibrahim Adele off the post. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's end to end so far. 35 minutes gone. There's been some nice highlights. I don't know if my heart can take the Champions League this season. I'm too invested already in this series. Gomez gives it to Canna. One thing I've noticed from reverting back to this tactic, I forgot about like the little triangles that the players kind of play and the space that they make. Omega, I think Diamante's offside. Doesn't matter anyway, it has been saved. Lincoln clears it away. Fenerbahce come back at us here. This is dangerous. King means Salah's... Salah's young. I think that's all he's got going for him at the minute. He's young. That's going to be a goal. It's disallowed. I did not expect that to be a disallowed goal. I mean, okay, fair enough. He's miles offside. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that at all. We live on 1-1 at half time. I mean, do we just thrash our arms and say we're not pleased? We'll see what happens. If Adele had only put it in the net rather than canning it off the post, it might be a different story. Right, Dante throws it in, but Fenerbahce clear it away quite easily. I'm a little concerned about our left-hand side now, because Dante hasn't got there. Rossi's into the box. Diego Rossi makes it 2-1 to Fenerbahce. We're going to demand more again. Dante was way out of position there. I don't think it is his fault though. We're just going to skip this. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see that goal. I mean, looking at the stats, we don't deserve to be losing this. Buchmann to Adele. Back to Buchmann. Finds Diamante on the left-hand side. Go on, Diamante. You just ran into Crespo. Not a lot to be done there. We're going to make a couple of changes, I think. We'll do it now because they are going to score, right? Ndiaye is going to come on. Mr. May is going to go off for Kabul. I mean, our players are playing alright. Canna, not for Nagalo. We're going to bring Hannibal in. Maybe we are kind of struggling with the CDM position here. I mean, Minte for Fatawu. And Diamante will come off for Neymar at some point later on in the game. Buchmann to Gomez. Can we get another attack started here? Omega finds Adele. Please, Adele. I think he's onside. Please. I think he's on. It's on. Go on, Adele. 2-2. Lovely stuff. Christensen into Minte. Omega. We've put him into a complete forward role and he seems to be getting a lot more influence in the games now. Maybe it's having a strike partner up front with him as well. Love that goal. Very nice to see. Although, kick-off highlight. This isn't very nice to see. William Arau, Fatawu, lovely stuff. Can we break? Christensen to Kabore. Kabore down the right. Kabore? I don't know. Oh, what a pass. That was absolutely dreadful. But he's giving it to Fatawu. Lost it to Crespo. This is such a scrappy game. We're going to swap from a positive to a balanced. I'm a little concerned for Joshua King. Svensson now runs it in. I mean, it has just gone over the bar. I mean, everyone's playing fine at the minute. Omega hasn't got a goal, but that's not really important just yet. Fatawu swings it in. Gomez at the back post. Yes! Not sure how that could be offside. Not sure if that's offside. How can Gomez be offside? It is awarded. Go on, Gomez. I mean, I'm not sure how they were claiming an offside there. Gomez back in with the goals. Love that. Fatawu as well with an assist. Oh, he's miles onside. What are you playing that game? Whew. Lovely to see. Do we make our change now? I think we will. We're going to bring off Diamante. Ernest Demar's trying to win his fitness back. We're going to bring him in. We are to a balance. Do we go defensive? I'm just going to go defensive and drop our defensive line as well. The higher line, we're going to step off. We won't get stuck in either. Because I don't really... Okay, explain that to me. How they're so high up when we've just dropped their line. Adele, oh, so close with the half volley then. Half volley with the volley. Right, maybe going defensive wasn't the right thing to do. We'll go back to balanced. Right, Valencia now. Loses out to Christensen. Adele to Neymar. Neymar, you got to do a lot better there, lad. Emre Moore against Ndiaye. Emre Moore blocked. Valencia off the crossbar. Rossi, clear it out, guys. 7 minutes to go. We are going to tell them just to focus for the last 5 minutes. I mean, I think we've dominated this game. Have we got the win? Please. Oh, there's a highlight. No, we don't want to see highlights. Go on, Neymar. What have you got? Slow it down. Kabul. Don't get too far up. He's found Fatawu. Adele. Oh, it's saved. Forget the highlight. Just end the game. Hannibal, hold on to that. You know what? It's probably not going to make any difference, but time waste. Put it in the corner. You swing it in. Neymar just over the bar. Don't give us highlights, game. Don't do it. We need this win. We need the money. Gomez to Hannibal. I mean, they're pressing us there. It's 4. I'm sorry. What are our defenders doing here? Okay, they're on attack. That's why. No nonsense fullback. Drop back, please. In defend. You know what, Neymar? No, we'll leave you as you are. Don't mess around, Neymar. Fatawu. Hannibal. Omega. It's all over. Yes. Lovely stuff. 3-2. This is what Champions League's all about. Fantastic win. Omega with the assists. Adele with a goal. Fatawu with an assist. Gomez with a goal. Love this team. Absolutely love. This is why I'm enjoying this game save. I think it's such a quirky idea, if I do say so myself, but I absolutely bloody love this. I'll see you for our next game against Young Boys. So this is actually turning into quite a packed episode. We brought one more signing in. Sori Kaba has come in on a free, got injured straight away, which is gutting. But 6'3", 16 jumping, 16 strength. Hopefully, if anything ever happens to Omega, he can come in as our kind of complete forward, target forward signing here. One more signing that, well, 2 more signings potentially to come in. Idrissa Gueye was released from Everton at the end of his contract. Now, hear me out, he won't be a first team player, but I believe just having his experience in the squad is going to help with our youngsters and to kind of train and be good for the hierarchy, good for the development groups as well. So Idrissa Gueye to come in, he's on 4,000 a week, which, you know, it's a fair bit of money, but it's only a 1-year deal, and that'll be extended if 15 games are reached for Idrissa Gueye. And then finally, this must be like one of the most longest kind of contracted transfers that I've done so far. Mohamed Ali Ben Ramdan, maybe I butchered that, apologies if I have. He's agreed to join us on a free contract. A fair bit of money with this. I'm just not going to show me the details. We've offered him about 30,000 a week to come in, but the way he's rated in the squad, 4-star, CDM, he's going to compete with Kana and compete with Christensen, maybe even move Christensen onto the bench to give us that full kind of team of Africa nationals that we can build upon. But that's all we've got for the transfers. Let me show you how we've done in the league. So since the wonderful 3-2 win against Fenerbahce, we followed that up with a 4-3 win over Silkeborg. We made it difficult for ourselves. Omega got 2, Diamande and Gomez also on the score sheet for us. A bit more of a comfortable game then against Randers FC. Buchmann getting on the target. Amadou Dante, Fatawu and Ibrahim Sissoko as well. I think the squad depth that we do have is really helping us this season, especially with rotating in the league as well as obviously the Champions League. And speaking of the Champions League, we played FC Bayern, Bayern Leverkusen I should say, and we lost 2-1. I was gutted with this. We gave a good account of ourselves. However, as has happened quite a few times this season, a last minute penalty undid us on this attempt. First of all, Bayern took the lead. Look at that little tap in there. Salah could have done a lot better, but on the 38th minute, Bayern went ahead, or Bayer Leverkusen. We came back, Diamande finding Neymar on the 65th minute. It was all going well until Tapsoba hammers in that corner, hammers in the penalty into the top corner there. Wasn't the best. But we did follow up in the league with another 4-0 win against Esbjerg FB and lost to AGF. They seem to be a bogey team. in this game save. Not looking forward to playing those. However, who we are looking forward to playing, Champions League again. We've got Young Boys away in Switzerland. Looking at their team, I think we have enough about us to come away. Although they've got a couple of African players that we potentially could look at. Who have we got? Elia. I mean, seems fine, but I think we have better on our wings. Enough of that. Let's get into it, and we'll see you in Switzerland. So the team selected today to face Young Boys: Salah in goal, Dante, Buckman, Gomez and Amay as our back four. It's been our solid foundation for the whole of this season so far. Christensen and Kana. Christensen's position under threat with Mohamed Ali coming in. Fatou on the right, Diamande on the left with Omega and Ibrahim Adel up front. Let's get into it. Let's hope for a good game and hopefully another 3 points in the Champions League. Anna apparently might struggle to complete the game, so we'll have to nurse him through this. We've got plenty of attacking options on the bench, and even Hannibal as well from Manchester United. We're looking at kind of incorporating him in more to the team. As I said, he's out of contract at the end of the season, so if we can make him happy enough by January, encourage him to sign for us on a free transfer, that'll be very nice indeed. Right, let's get into it. We was unlucky against Bayer Leverkusen. Can we be lucky this time? Fingers crossed, I really hope so. I think we can do it. Our team should be strong enough to overcome. However, we are away from home and they've broken us straight away. That's going to be a 1-0. I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Right, out of possession. Didn't like that. We're going to drop off more. That was just too simple, that was. Over the top. I mean, we were attacking as well. Not happy with that. Who was running forward there? Is that Gomez? Kana. Kana was left out. Very interesting. We're going to confirm those changes as well. One thing I have been kind of tinkering with as well is to stop our wing-backs getting forwards. Just over there by Gomez. So I feel like potentially we are getting kind of overrun at the back line there. So they're on the attack again. As you can see, if I just pause it there. Oh, that's Diamande. Not quite sure what's going on with our back line here. Good save by Salah. You know what? Let's change up what we're going to do. Wisdom and May, fullback on defend. Dante, fullback on defend as well. They've gone 2-0 up. Definitely underestimated this team, I think. We've got it all to play for now. And it's looking like a bad situation that we have found ourselves in. Our team just haven't shown up at all. We're going to berate them, we're not going to demand more. We're going to tell them how angry we are. And it's going to be 3-0 to Young Boys. I mean, Salah has tipped it around the post. He's doing some good progress this year, Salah. But I kind of feel like the lack of experience in goal may be kind of costing us in some situations. I mean, they are dominating us. And they're going to counter on us again here. Nazmay loses out. Christensen gives it back to Gomez. Swings it wide to Dante. So we've got our 4 up here. I suppose the inside forwards. And Adele's drifting over to the left as well. Maybe we'll look at kind of getting rid of that, making him pressing forward rather than an advance forward. Because I don't really want him to go into the channels if we can help it. That one is into channels as well. Okay. Does every forward role involve going into the channels? So even as a pressing forward, you know what, pressing forward on support, we'll do that. There's no point going into the channels if there's already someone into the channels coming inside. Christensen crosses it in, it's headed away way too easily. We're very inexperienced for this game so far. We'll demand more, we won't berate, we'll demand more. I mean, looking at the shape of the team, it is okay in attack, but in defence we are just being found out here. Batu to Omega. He comes back to Omega. So Omega's really deep here. I'm not a fan of that. Batu inside though to Ibrahim Adel. He tries to find Omega when the better option was on the left. Christensen. Has it gone in? It's gone in. Go on, Christensen. That's probably one of the weirdest goals you will see. On his left foot. He knows his position's under threat. And he's just giving me a little bit of a nudge to say that he's still good enough. He's chased onto that ball. I mean, the keeper got a touch. Van Bolmoes wasn't enough though, and we do get a goal back. Maybe drop into a positive mentality. Still all to play for here. Right, Kamara to Bloom. Back to Kamara. We are quite defensive here, but if one simple pass seems to just be cutting us apart. Amay to Omega. Diamane's onside. Will he go on his own? Gives it to Christensen to Omega. That's a penalty. Diamande should be taking this for us. I think two players got tackled there. Omega and Fatawu. It's definitely a penalty. It's definitely a penalty. Diamande should be taking this. Our talisman playmaker. Nicely done there. We've turned it around in the space of, is that 10 minutes? Not sure, but thundered penalty. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Very, very nice to see. And we're on the attack again. Fatawu, Gomez heads it. Van Bolmoes, what a fun name to say. Claims it as well. We're going to press on their strikers as well. It's having too much space there. Bloom, however, comes forward with young boys. On the attack, Amay heads it clear. Could have done a bit more there, but Diamande's got it now on the right. Omega using his pace. Back inside to Diamande. What can he do? Are we on the attack again? Can we get a third? I mean, he's tackled by Garcia. That could be a red card here. This has all kind of flipped itself on its head. Garcia has been sent off. They've taken off a striker as well. They've kind of capitulated here. Back post Buckman. Is it in? No, it's not in. Canna, what can we do? Byline, cut it across too much. Anna's lost it there. That'll be the end of the highlight. So close. 2 goals in 3 minutes. We'll take that. The game's ours to win. We're in the ascendancy. Let's keep going now. We're going to pump our fists. We'll say that we are the favourites now. Ibrahim Adel and Amaga, they're not playing the greatest, but I have changed Adel's kind of role in the system. Canna's looking injured, so's Diamande. We're going to make a couple of changes here. I want this win as well. So Christensen is on a booking. We are going to go slightly more attacking, so Hannibal's going to come in to the centre midfield position there. Gomez on a booking, I trust him. Buckman a little tired, Canna's a little tired as well, so Dorgeles will come in for Canna. I mean, Fatawu isn't playing the greatest, but Diamande, I'm so concerned with his injuries. It's not great showing. We'll leave it as we are for now with the strike force, but we're going to demand more. I mean, I don't want to get caught out on the counter-attack either here. I mean, we've got to go attacking, haven't we? Let's just go attacking. Nothing's happened since they've got a player sent off. We're going to bring Gomez off. We just want to rotate our players around. I don't really want to go down to 10 men either. I mean, Omega will take him off, and Amar puts Sissoko and Ibrahim Adel up front. Maybe we'll swap them round. And we're going to hope that can trigger something for the team. We'll demand more again. I mean, nothing has happened since that's happened. Let's just go direct. Run at the defence more. In transition, distribute over the top. Longer kicks. Let's cut out the midfield and let's just go for it. Right, we've got a highlight. Is it for us or is it for young boys? One thing I just want to see as well, Neymar heads it to goal. This formation normally swaps around our players and it hasn't done with this, fortunately. So Let's just go back. If we don't get a winner here, I would be very disappointed. But we have done very well to come back from 2 goals down. Nagalo to Adele. Adele up to Namar. In, crosses it in, but they can break on us here. Batawu gives it to Amay. What have we got? Over to Sissoko. Oh, Sissoko, I thought he put it in. Highlight to Young Boys. Crossed it in. Dante clears. Bloom. Great tackle there by Nagalo. He's just come on for Gomez. Swings it deep to no one. That was a waste. Lascelles gives it to Nasse. Mambimbi loses it. Amay wins it. What have we got? They've gone in again. Numar. Come on, Numar. Got 2 minutes to go. What have we got? Numar into Adele. It's just been blocked. I think that's going to be it. What a fantastic game. I think I'm very happy that we came from 2-0 down. However, looking at the XG, we've missed 2 vital points with this. Our strikers just didn't do enough for that. Didn't do enough. Currently 13th. I don't know how this works. I'm assuming that Green goes into, I don't know, we'll find out. Do Green go into the quarterfinals at around the 16, and then Blues, they all face each other to go in? Let me know down below if you do know how this new format works with the Champions League. However, they hold out for a draw. We get 800,000. Very nice to see. Gomez and Ibrahim Adel are a little jaded, so we'll look to rest them for the next games. And speaking of the next games, the next episode that we'll be back, we're going to do a tasty doubleheader against Manchester City and Real Madrid. It seems that we have the winter break coming in Denmark, so we've got Shakhtar, Real Madrid and Napoli as a 3. But for the next games we're going to come back for Man City and Real Madrid. Thank you very much for your support. If you haven't already, drop a like, drop a subscribe. Let me know how you think the transfer dealings have been, and I'll see you at home to Manchester City. Goodbye.